If you're in planning or dispatch, you're constantly balancing company profitability with driver satisfaction. And a large part of driver satisfaction comes from driver pay. So the way your drivers are paid either expands or restricts the load and lane opportunities available to your company. For example, if you pay your drivers by the load and mile, you're forced to look for loads that minimize deadhead, which restricts your flexibility. You're cut off from higher paying loads that are only accessible with higher than average deadhead, since your drivers will reject loads or quit if they're forced to take on the costs of excess deadhead without seeing an increase in their pay as well. If you pay your drivers for all miles driven, deadhead is now a company concern, meaning your drivers are less likely to churn as long as you give them enough loads to keep them busy. So you have more flexibility, but you're still incentivized to reduce deadhead since it now directly impacts your bottom line. Your costs are higher now, which means you have to quote more on the loads you bid on, which reduces your competitiveness. If you pay your drivers a percentage of the load value, your drivers win or lose based on the market. They're happy when the market is strong, but they become rate sensitive and may reject loads or quit if rates are too low or they're not being utilized enough. Deadhead is less of a concern, so you have more flexibility, but you again have to quote higher to make sure that your company and your driver earn enough to make sure this approach is worthwhile. So if you look at your driver compensation model, is it built to complement your chosen business strategy, or is your business strategy restricted by your driver compensation model? Because if it's the latter, it may be worth re-examining how you pay your drivers to ensure you can access the best opportunities in the market without also risking driver churn.